Okay, hello Alberta Outdoorsman. This is 47 here. I'm going to show you a very cool thing that I've just sort of worked out with the Google Earth WMUs. So CAC was the first person to sort of give us the WMUs on Google Earth, and they're fantastic. We've used them all before, and you get your full WMU list on Google Earth. So that's great for when you're at home sitting there in front of your computer, but what about when you're in the field? Now there are a couple of applications that you can get your WMUs from. Someone had mentioned about one for iPhone, and that's great, but it's $6, and some of us would rather do it for free if we can. So thanks to CAC, I've had a bit of a play around, and I've actually managed to get these WMUs working on my cell phone. And the great thing about this is with my Android cell phone, you don't need to have any data or any cell phone signal to use it and to actually use the GPS to pinpoint where you are in that WMU. So I'm going to try and show you how to do it using your cell phone. So if you have an Android cell phone like mine, you're able to follow me with this. I'm going to try and make it as easy as possible. But if you do have any questions, please post them in the thread that I'll post this video in. Now, this video I'm making unlisted on YouTube, so this will just be for people on the AO forum. If you want to share it with somebody else on a gun forum, please do. That's fine. So here we go. So you're going to need to go to the Play Store, and we're going to have to download two apps to start with. So the first app is going to be Earth. So we're going to download Google Earth here. So they've actually updated this enough that it almost runs exactly the same, and in some cases better than the version on PC. So we have Google Earth downloading now, as we can see. So obviously this all needs to be done at home. You do it at home, so that way when you go out to the field, everything's there. And I'm going to show you how to have it so it works perfectly in the field as well. The second app we're going to need to download is called Astro. So you're going to type in Astro, A-S-T-R-O, and you're going to go for this guy here, Astro File Manager /Browser. So we're going to go there. So these are both free apps. So that's the great thing. They're free apps. They're great, and they're going to do the job perfectly for us. So there's our two apps downloaded, and now that's installing. So we're going to go back here, and here's our link for Google Earth. So let's just take a look, just to show you Google Earth on the Android. No thanks, I don't need to be shown how to use an atlas. Okay, so here we are, here's our Earth, and we can zoom in, and here's Alberta. Okay, so now we need to get those WMU maps there, because obviously we can have our GPS on, and it's going to show us exactly where we are on this map. And the great thing about this, as I said, if we have no Wi-Fi, no cell phone signal, no data, the more you zoom in, it's actually storing the higher resolution maps to your phone. So even without cell phone signal, Wi-Fi, data, anything like that, so long as your GPS is on, it will show you where you are on this map. It does not need data for this program to work, provided you've gone in and actually loaded the map beforehand. So I'll show you how to do that a bit later on. But this will definitely be worth trying to work this out. Okay, step 2. We need to go onto the forum here. We need to find CAC's post. And what we need to do is we need to get this link here to the KMZ file that he created. So we need to right-click that and go copy link address. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need to send ourselves that link on the phone. Now we can obviously access the AO from our phone, but this is quite easy as well. So if you have an Android phone, you have to have a Gmail account. So we're going to go into our Gmail account here, compose a new email. We're going to send it to ourselves, and we're going to paste that link address in there. So we're going to click send, and that'll send it to ourselves. Okay, so now we're going to go into applications here. We're going to find that Gmail account here. And we're going to, here's that email so that's just popped up. So there's the email, and I'm sorry for some reason this isn't wanting to autofocus, but we have the link here. that we just sent ourselves. So we can actually click on that link. We'll open up the website. As I said, this needs to be done at home. You need to have this file downloaded on onto your phone before you leave. It comes up with a little download screen here, so we can actually click on that to download. And now it should, yep, starting download. And here's that file. Here's that Alberta WMU.kmz. So now once it's downloaded, that means it's on our phone. So we can not use the internet, once we've actually loaded this thing. So we can actually click on that Alberta WMU.kmz, click on it. It's going to give us an option, open it with Earth. And this is where the fun starts. Okay, so I'm just going to find Alberta again. So it will take a couple of seconds because it does have to load that whole map. But I think, yep, there we are. And there's our WMU map on the phone for free. So we can then, if we have our GPS on, what I'll do is I'll just turn 3D buildings off first so it doesn't take forever. Because I'm in Edmonton and it likes to try and load all the 3D buildings around Edmonton. What you do is you click on this little menu button down here, click on my location, and it's actually going to take you into exactly where you are. The accuracy with these, depending on whereabouts you are, it will always find you. It may take some time. We don't need to go in that far, I don't think. But you can see that it's putting me in, there we are, see that little blue dot, that's where I am. So you can see exactly where you are inside the boundary of that WMU. And that's where this is extremely valuable. So even without that data connection, even without any cell phone signal, you will always get that blue dot inside that WMU boundary, because the blue dot's using GPS, it's not using a cell phone tower or anything like that. It just goes straight up into space to those satellites buzzing around, and it'll put you inside that WMU. Now the only thing is sometimes, and especially if you've turned your phone off or on, it's not storing that WMU boundary on Google Earth, so you may have to reload it. So what we can do is I'll show you how we do that, and that's why we've downloaded the Astro. So we're going to click on Astro here. Wait for that thing to load. Accept. Okay, so we're going to go My Files. We're going to go Folders up at the top here, and scroll down till you get to Download. Okay, scroll down until we get Alberta WMU, and it'll look exactly like that. We'll say App and then have a little pen with a thing, so we can click on that, load it again with Earth, and there we are. We're back in business. So the really cool use for that is, as I said, if you don't have that data connection, the cell phone, they'll still load because the GPS doesn't use the satellites, and the WMU is actually permanently saved on your phone. So to demonstrate it, I'm going to turn off my network and my Wi-Fi. I can turn my Wi-Fi off now. I'm going to turn my network off. Let me see. Mobile networks. Network mode. No, that's not going to work. So I think if I do flight mode, the GPS won't work, but we'll see. Let's see. It may work, it may not. Google Earth is currently offline, and we'll go back online once connectivity has been blah blah blah. Can we still have GPS? Yes, we can. So there's the GPS. It's pinpointed me near Edmonton, which is correct. I'll just bring that back up. But now here's the tricky thing. Where have our WMU maps gone? So all we need to do is go back to the main screen, go to Astro again, reload that Alberta WMU, click on Earth, give it a sec to load it all. So this is being done with no connectivity at all. This is just GPS and what's being saved on the phone. So that map is appearing because it's been stored on the phone. It's stored in offline mode. And there we are. There's a WMU map. It's done offline. We don't have any data. I don't have my Wi-Fi connected. I don't have any cell phone connectivity. Just my GPS connectivity there. And I have my WMU map. So if I'm out hunting, I'm going to know exactly where I am, exactly which WMU I'm in. The only thing is when you do have that connectivity, if you're planning to hunt a certain WMU while you're at home, go in and zoom right into that WMU to get a really high definition map, and then you have a really good high def map on your phone. And yeah, so that's that. So that's how to get your Alberta WMUs to go on your phone. You're able to take that with you, and if you have no data connectivity at all, you're still able to see exactly where you are inside a WMU. So I hope that helped. Thanks very much for sitting through. If you have any questions, please comment, and I'll try and answer them as best I can. I hope you found this interesting, and I hope it can help you out in the field. So thanks very much. I'm 47, and thanks for viewing.